name is Jonathan McClellan. I'm president of the Minnesota Justice Coalition. We are part of a collective of organizations that work with the families and community to draft and advance legislation and other policy initiatives at the state capitol here in St. Paul and in Washington, D.C. I want to give my deepest condolences to the families who should not have to be here and whose lives have been changed forever. It has been 65 days since the Derek Chauvin, former Minneapolis police officer, was found guilty of second and third degree murder and second degree manslaughter. Chauvin, who has never expressed remorse for George Floyd's death, even after the verdict was reached on April 20th, 2021. Derek Chauvin violated the public trust and showed a blatant disregard for human life. The results of his brutality have caused immense damage to our community, primarily of color. Further, this incident has sparked outrage around the world. We welcome the sentence of 22.5 years, but feel it did not reach far enough. Derek Chauvin should be serving life without the possibility of parole. We would have not had this verdict had the people not hit the streets demanding justice. If there wasn't the outpouring of grief from the world, if there wasn't a brave young girl who recorded the viral video of George Floyd's death, I ask myself, is this what it takes to get justice for a person of color? Is this really justice? Sure, we have a guilty verdict. Sure, we have a settlement. But will things actually change, not just for the present, but our future? This conviction is a drop in the bucket of what the criminal justice system owes our community. Sadly, this will be only the second time in modern Minnesota history that an officer has been sent to prison for murdering a human being on the job. Absent any substantive change in legislative policy, has anything really changed? How long before we're right back here fighting for the justice for another victim of police? We know their movement: murder, lies, stall, attack the reputation of the victim, cover up, and repeat. We are the state that has failed to correct the wrongs of the past and the wounds it has inflicted on communities of color through state-sanctioned violence. We must continue to carry this fight into the legislature and Congress. We must change and dismantle the systems that allow and have allowed the Derek Chauvins to thrive behind the coded slogan of protect and serve. We demand transparency, accountability, and justice for all stolen lives, even the ones not caught on camera. Our greatest failure is to do nothing knowing what we know. We must wrap our arms around these families. This conviction and sentencing has a special impact on these families who are still fighting for justice for their loved one and can only dream of a trial, let alone the sentencing of a killer. So while we fight for change in the legislature and in Congress with policy, we ask that you not forget what was revealed behind the veil. We ask that you not forget the pain of these families. We ask that you not forget our commander. Thank you.